Hey everyone, Dax here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm at Dollywood for the first time ever. In 38 years, I've never been here. So this is going to be a whole walk through the park, completely new to me. Should be an interesting vlog. I honestly, I don't know much about the park, to be honest. I know there's a lot of cool roller coasters, but I've never really done any research into the park itself, what it looks like, anything like that. So kind of coming in blind here today. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna walk around the park. Oh, this is cool. Kites. So I'm gonna walk around the park. Obviously I can't take the camera on a lot of the roller coasters, so this vlog's really gonna be kind of more of a reaction kind of video. So I'll talk about the different rides that I get on, what I think of them. We'll go from there. Dolly Parton Experience. May have to come take a look at that later. I'm not sure what that is. And speaking of going in blind, I do have the camera in body cam mode today. So if things appear slightly off center, that's why. Oh, you know what? I think this might be lightning rod? Maybe? Up ahead? That's the one everyone's like, you have to ride that first. So I think I'm gonna head that way first. I like the vibe. I like the vibe here a lot. Oh yeah, okay. This is a lightning rod gift shop. So yeah, this has got to be the lightning rod entrance. Okay. All right. It's a 15-minute wait, so I think I'm gonna hop in line there first. Everyone's telling me this is the one. I think I'll start here. Whew. Holy crap. Gotta get a look at this thing first. It's not open yet. That is one insane banked turn. I'll take this off so I can make sure I get another shot. That is an insane banked turn. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. All right. So I am gonna get in line for lightning rod. Obviously, again, I gotta put the camera away. I won't be able to record on the ride, so share my thoughts afterwards. Ride number one, lightning rod. Let's do this. Oh man. So I just got off lightning rod. That was fun. So, admittedly, I'm not a huge wooden coaster fan. They're cool, but I've always found them to be particularly janky and rough and not a pleasant experience. That one was a lot of fun. A little on the shorter side for a wooden coaster. If I compare it to Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, a little bit of a shorter ride. I love the twists and turns through the mountain. That was cool. I'll probably ride this one again later. All right. We'll keep moving. It's about 11:15 now. I think I waited probably 30 minutes for it. It said 15 when I went in, so it's 25 now. But honestly, it's not too bad. They had 2 trains running, so it's, if you're in the coaster community, you know. 2 trains is where you need to be. Okay, I see people with their shoes off, which must mean that, yep, close to a water ride. Smoky Mountain River Rampage. I'm curious how wet people are getting here. They don't look too bad. Yeah, people coming off there don't look like they're overly soaked. I might ride it. Maybe not right now, but later. Take this off for a second so I can show everyone what's happening here. Okay, there's a big splash geyser like right there. I'm not sure I care for that. But they don't look overly soaked. Like if I compare it to like Popeye and Bluto's, people come off that ride just head to toe completely drenched. I don't know if this is the beginning of the ride or the end of the ride. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see these people coming off right now, see how wet they are, and maybe I'll ride this. It is kind of a hot day here. Like it actually feels like Florida here. People look a little wet, but they don't look Popeye and Bluto's wet. I don't know, I might ride that. That's the Smoky Mountain River Rampage. We'll see. Oh, it's beautiful through here. Love this. Very calming. I might take a gamble. It is actually a really hot day out. It's like Orlando weather here, so I might ride the water ride. All right, I'm gonna do that. This camera is water resistant, but I'm not gonna take it on the ride. So I'll ride it once, see how it looks, and maybe ride it again later with the camera on. We'll see. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go ride it.
A few moments later.
Well, that was fun. As you can see, the ride is currently doing an evacuation, and that is because in my vehicle, right after the attraction host hit the dispatch button, a woman unbuckled her seatbelt and stood up. So they had to hit the E-stop and start an evacuation. So I'm gonna come back and do this one a little later. I did get wet. Didn't leave the station. Take another look at this. So they did give me like a return pass. I could use it there, or I could use it somewhere else. So I'm gonna find the highest wait time and use it there. Ooh.
We'd like you to have a safe and enjoyable day, so please stay hydrated and take frequent breaks throughout your visit. Complimentary cups of water can be found at most culinary locations.
I don't know if that announcement could be heard through my microphone or not, but they said the heat index is going to be over 100 degrees today. Sorry, Tennessee, I brought Florida with me.
Stay cool, stay hydrated, and have a great day.
Yeah, you can see there's another one of the boats emergency stopped. waiting for evacuation. And there go the hosts to do it. It was a very quick, she hit the emergency stop and they immediately started evacuating. It wasn't even there wasn't even a hold before they did it. And it's just straight to an evacuation. So we'll give it a shot later. I saw the woman stand up and I'm like, no, don't. And it was too late.
You just basically rode their version of Mountain Coaster.
So we got the big Dollywood sign back here. I'm gonna try to ride the train later. It's a beautiful, beautiful shot. We got the Dollywood Express here. I'm gonna try to ride that later. I think they have trains like every 20 minutes or so. So yeah, I'm gonna try to ride that a little bit later today. Taking the view of the mountains. Looks like fun. So Dollywood is a Herschend park. I think this is my first Herschend park too. But I've always liked Herschend. I think they're a good park operator. And I've been talking back and forth with some of my content creator friends, like Jake Coasters. I think, sorry Jake, had to call you out there. Mainly because I just texted you. I really think Herschend would be a great operator for Busch Gardens and SeaWorld. Oh, you know what? The train's boarding now. I'm going to do that now. Let's go for a ride. I'm going to ride the train. Why not? I figure it's 11:30. Got a whole day ahead of us. This train is massive. Dang, this thing's huge. I'm trying to like go towards the center, I think.
What's the difference between a teacher and a train? What's the difference between a teacher and a train? A teacher says spit out your gum, while a train says chew, chew, chew.
Oh man, the
And
dad
folks
jokes
will
are
be
real.
moving pretty shortly, so please remain keep all body parts inside. That's why we stay seated, folks. Those of you on the last few cars, wave goodbye to Depot Master Leah here on your left-hand side. She's waving to you from the center of the depot. Tell her we'll see her in a day or two, a week at the most. We've never been gone longer than a week, though. I'm just kidding, folks. We're never going to see our Depot Master again. No, we here at Dollywood are known to be the friendliest place in the Smokies. It's our job to keep it that way. So on the count of three, let's give a big, loud Southern howdy. 1, 2, 3, howdy! If you look off to your right-hand side, you're going to see a portion of those great Smoky Mountains. See why we call them the place of... If you look off to your left-hand side, you're going to see our grist mill, some of our famous cinnamon bread, biscuits, Cheetos, because one ain't going to make it to your car. And coming up on your left-hand side is our conductor, keeping us safe behind those gates, Bradley and Mia. Keep the chicken fed for us while we're out. Over 280,000 tons of material and supplies, along with thousands of other troops and personnel traveled behind this engine and others just like her. Up to 34 trains a day ran up and down those tracks made it constructed the highway. And in 9 months of what seemed impossible became possible. The Alpine Military Highway was in fact completed on time.
I believe that ride is closed currently.
Got Wildwood Grove here on your right hand side. You can see Dragonflyer. And in the back, look for the orange railroad tracks of Big Bear Mountain. I bet you didn't know you were right behind a true veteran of World War II. We here at Dollywood are real proud of our veterans.
There's the new
all
ride.
friends of the military. Our hearts go to those in active duty today. If any of that's on board the train today, can I have raise hands so we can recognize you? Let's give a round of applause for these brave ladies and gents. We thank you for your service.
Nightflight Expedition, the new hybrid ride that's going to open
Coming
here.
up on your right hand side is going to be your newest addition to Dollywood.
It's supposed to be open already, but it's not.
It'll be ready later this year and is going to be the world's first ever hybrid whitewater raft and indoor roller coaster. It'll be a family-friendly ride again coming to you later this year.
Still a lot of work to happen out here.
Now, in 1968, engine number 70 was retired, and she sat onside those tracks for 14 long years until 1977, where she was installed to East Tennessee Theme Park, Silver Dollar City. She has stayed here throughout the park's evolution from Silver Dollar City all the way up to present-day Dollywood, and it's around these parks where she's affectionately became known as Cinderella. Hey, look up to the cabin and wave to your engineer, Julie.
It's a massive ride building.
Julie's leading her way up the Iron Mountain.
Big Bear Mountain coming up here. Kind of feel track. Everyone's telling me that's a really good one. Y'all remember that big Hattie we did on the way out? Let's do it one more time, shall we? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hattie! Oh, the river raft ride reopened. I might ride the car ride later too, just for fun. Assistant Conductor Q on the back car 3. We'd like to thank you for riding the Dollywood Express and hope to see you all again real soon.
Once again, folks, we would like to remind you to please remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop.
That was fun. Nice little trip through the mountain. Alright, so the river raft ride is back open now, so I might go over there and try to ride it. I think it was this way, yeah. And then my DMs just blew up. Get the cinnamon bread, which was already on my plan for today, but I think that's going to be a little afternoon snack here coming up. So that's my plan. So kind of looks like this area is like mostly like little kid rides, and that's what it looked like when I was on the train anyway, so I'll probably skip all that, but I do love the theming through here, I really do. Definitely a fun park. Yeah, there's the train station. Definitely want to do a little shopping a little later. See if I can find something to add to my collection. Very calm, but also chaotic vibe in a way. Like, it's not as busy as I would have thought it was going to be today.
We got about, yeah. Do you know that she
All right, second time's a charm with the Smoky Mountain River Rampage. I had to think about the name. I had to look back at the sign there. There's some interesting little twists in that ride. There was a waterfall. These are my khakis, and they're currently soaked. My shirt is currently soaked. The good news is everything I'm wearing today is a very light fabric. So I should dry off pretty quick, especially if I stand right where I'm at for like the next 5 minutes. There goes lightning rod again. Kind of cut over too late there. It was a fun little ride. Definitely not on the scale of like a Popeye and Bluto's or a Cali River Rapids as far as like intensity and number of drops. Like all the drops are like little teeny ones like this. The first one got me pretty good. Like when you first come, there's like a little hill and a lift. Once you come down the lift, there's a good splash there. And then I stayed mostly dry until pretty much where that boat's going through now. Once they round that corner, there was a waterfall that I wasn't expecting. And it mostly turned off before you cross through it. So you're like, oh, okay, we'll be good. And then you're not. Because you still get pretty wet. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm going to walk over on this side again. This is a beautiful view. A big fish in that. Oh, probably can't see it through the camera. There's a massive fish swimming through there. This is a beautiful view, though. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the park. Beautiful. My next stop, everyone's been bugging me to get, well, not bugging, but convincing me to get the cinnamon bread, which has been on my to-do list all along. So I'm going to do that. So I think I'm going to stop and grab some cinnamon bread next. And then I want to head over and start riding some of the other rides. Park's open till 8. It's about 1 o'clock-ish now. 12:52. Looks like I got some time. So I'm on the other side of the mill now. And I'm getting Terrifier flashbacks from Halloween Horror Nights. I love that. It's so beautiful through here. All the little falls, little water elements. Another great view of Lightning Rod. A message from Dolly up here. These mountains in my childhood home have a special place in my heart. They inspire my music and my life. I hope being here does the same for you. Dolly. Lovely. All right, just ordered some cinnamon bread. Go get it. It smells so good in here.
Look at your outfit. Wow.
So good. All right, target acquired. This looks so good. It's also massive. I was not expecting it to be this massive. And I decided to take a seat on a rocking chair. Take a nice little break. All right, so cinnamon bread was delicious. I told myself, oh, I'll get cinnamon bread and then I'll have like a full lunch afterwards. That ain't happening. Cinnamon bread was my lunch today. I did not realize it was going to be as massive as it was, so it was good. All right, we'll keep walking around and try to find some of the other roller coasters. I've only been on the one at this point, and then the river raft ride and the train, so I'm trying to hit up some more of these rides. Kind of looks like a miniature Cracker Barrel. It's a hat shop. There's a blacksmith shop. I'm gonna poke my head in there for a minute. Get your custom-made signs. Go inside this general store real quick. Sure. We'll go inside the general store, take a look around. Bear. Honestly, I might leave with that shirt. It's the first thing I see when I walk in. Sugar rush mode, definitely. That was definitely a sugar rush, but it was so worth it. It's been about an hour since I got off the water ride. I'm pretty much completely dry at this point. It's the best part about Roosevelt's shirts, they dry very quickly. Same with my shorts, pretty much the same material.
You can do it. She says she can, and she believes in you. Oh, catch it. No. Wait. Here it is. Wait, send it. Just in case you can't finish it, slap it inside the white. Thank you. You're welcome, hon. Have a great day.
Oh, candy shop here.
Better. This one is here.
Oh well. Got a whole bunch of jarred goods. The apple butter's pretty good. I imagine the peach butter probably is too. They're not expensive either. If you're in need of a cast iron skillet, Dollywood's got you covered. Good golly, Miss Dolly. Look at another water ride here.
Shut up, Tara.
Just as I got all dried off, and I go get all wet again. Oh, this looks cool. All right, so this is like a traditional log flume. Look at that drop. That looks insane. Mainly because of like how it blends into the mountain. That looks pretty cool. Seeing a lot of boats go up. Oh, here we go. That's cool. I'm gonna ride it. Just after I get dry. I'll get wet again. Alright, so this is Daredevil Falls. Let everyone know what I think when I get off. Alright. I just got off Daredevil Falls. I maybe got a couple drops of water on me. I was sitting towards the back, so I'm not all soaked again.
There you go.
It was a fun ride though. Really, really appreciated the theming on that one.
Look at it.
Yeah, visually that was a good ride.
When I was going down, I seen
The people, so I was sitting towards the back.
yeah.
People who sat in the front, they were definitely pretty soaked. But I was in there were, I think, 4 rows.
Great.
And I was in the 3rd one. I think there was 1 row behind me. That's cool.
I don't know where it is though.
Somewhere like the shirt.
Bald eagle habitat. Pretty doubtful that I'll be able to capture one on the camera because I can't zoom in on this camera. That's cool. Yeah, there's like netting going all the way from the ground down to the bottom. There's a bird show here. I'm not gonna stop to see it. I'm not a big bird fan. Another one of those water flumes. Yeah, I'm not going and sitting in a bird show. Ugh. Might get clawed, pecked at. Ugh. Definitely not a fan of birds. I'm not scared of them, I just don't like them. Another ride I was told to make sure I ride is Blazing Fury, so that's gonna be my next one. I don't even know what this is.
It's an indoor roller coaster.
Oh, it's an indoor roller coaster. Uh-huh.
It's a ride.
All right. I don't think I'm going to be able to record on this, but I'm not even going to try. But it doesn't look like I have to put my stuff in a locker either.
I don't think so. I think we've already done the hardest 2 rides you're going to do.
Is this ride scary?
The line is too big.
I just got off of Blazing Fury. I mean, that's some cool like dark ride scenes, I guess. The coaster, calling it an indoor roller coaster is kind of a subjective term, I think. I would say a dark ride with like 2 little drops. It was good for kids. It's clearly like a family coaster. But that is Blazing Fury. Yeah, like I said, the dark ride scenes were kind of cool. There's some static figures, some audio cues. But yeah, overall, not the best ride in the park so far. All right, next up here, I see the Tennessee Tornado. Oh, this looks janky. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I can just tell looking at those rails. This is gonna be a janky ride. Cool theming though, kind of on the outside reminds me of Ghost Rider at Knott's Berry Farm, just a little bit. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's gonna be a janky ride. All right. Named one of the top 10 scream machines of the South in 1999. Let's go see if this thing has stood the test of time. Oh, Oh yeah, there's gonna be some jankiness there. Let's do it. So, I just got off the Tennessee tornado and my suspicions were accurate. She janky. It's a fun ride. Definitely a little janky. And I think it's just because of the age of it. It opened in at least 1999. I have to look into that. But also right where that train's going through right now, I started getting like that same blackout feeling that I get when I ride the Hulk at Islands of Adventure. So, and it didn't help that the restraints are like those thick padded ones, kind of like the ones at Hulk. Yeah, when I was walking up to it, I could definitely tell between the size of the spine, the spine, the rails, all of it. I could definitely tell that she was going to be a janky one. So, definitely, even on the lift hill, I felt it. One thing I found really interesting about that one is that you actually go through the maintenance bay before you get to the lift hill. And like you see all the tech parts and their PM schedules. All of it was just like out in the open. I thought that was a little interesting. But I mean, it was definitely a fun ride. It's definitely old. I'd like to say, just based on how the paint looks, that it may have gotten a paint job recently. So maybe they did some track smoothing, things like that, and maybe it was worse before. I don't know. Either way, definitely a janky little one. We'll watch this one come through the loop, and then we'll move on. You can even hear the rattle. As I'm walking out of here, you'll see like all the party games, which in Orlando, Universal, generally means something's broke. And there's just a little like patio area that they're using for like their summer event right now. Definitely a fun ride. Like I said, I liked it, but she was definitely a little on the janky side. I'm gonna keep carrying on here. Ooh, my theme song is playing. It's like they knew I'm here. Fortunately. This next one is the FireChaser Express. This thing looks massive. Based on the rails, I'm gonna say Intamin. And then next to that, we have the Eagle one. Alright, so I think FireChaser Express is going to be my next one. How do you even get in? Did I miss the entrance? No, it's probably over here. It's so funny because like in some areas it looks like a Flight of the Hippogriff type coaster. Oh, they're coming in backwards. All right, there's some kind of track switch here. Okay. Like 2 tracks there. I just saw a track switch, like right before the station I saw a track switch. That's interesting. Oh, this is cool. I'm gonna get on FireChaser Express in a minute, but. All right, so how do I get in there? Looks like the entrance is over here. So I'm gonna do FireChaser Express first, and then I'm gonna do Wild Eagle afterwards. This had a little bit of a wait time earlier. So if it's still like insane, I have that quick saver, time saver pass thingy that I got when I got evacuated off the flume, or the raft ride. Rock is definitely giving Intamin vibes. All right. I'm gonna go ride FireChaser Express. That one was interesting. Actual fire effect on that ride. So right where it does like the track switch that like takes you backwards, it was like a fireworks factory, and all of a sudden I felt something really hot, and I looked over to my left and I'm like, oh, actual fire effects. It's pretty awesome. I gotta look this up. I'm pretty sure this is an Intamin. Oh, this is Gerstlower. Okay, yeah. It does look like Gerstlower track. Gerstlower uses kind of the same spine type as Intamin. What shocks me about this compared to normal Gerstlauers is the lack of a vertical lift hill. Usually, at least all the Gerstlauers that I've ever seen have had that that vertical lift, kind of like Rip Ride Rockets was at Universal.
You know, like a clear plastic.
My next stop is the Wild Eagle. This one looks insane. I've actually never been on a wing coaster before, so this could get interesting. Comes one right now. looks crazy. It's a friggin' massive vehicle. You see it going up the lift. All right. Let's go do my next one. See you on the other side. So this is my first wing coaster. And so I didn't really know what to expect as far as what it felt like to ride a wing coaster. It's basically, it's like an inverted coaster really, just without the inverted part. I really like the aesthetic here. The cube is actually pretty cool on this one. And the station building, very rustic kind of aesthetic. So I really liked that. The ride itself, felt some G-forces there. Kind of had one of those Hulk-like blackout points, just like I did on the Tennessee Tornado earlier. So that was interesting. Definitely a lot of force in that ride. It was a lot of fun though. I really enjoyed it. And now what I know, now I know what a wing coaster is like. So that was fun. I'm just gonna keep on trucking. It's about 5 o'clock now, so I got about 3 hours to hit what's left. Yeah, there's the Wild Eagle. So right around that big loop over there, that's where I started feeling like, actually, it's not even that loop. There's another loop right before it, to the left of it. So that loop to the left, right behind those trees, that's where I started feeling like the blackout. And then as soon as you go through that one, you go through like another one. So needless to say, it was a little intense. So there's the Mystery Mine. I don't remember what year that opened. I want to say it was like 2012, 2013, somewhere in that time frame. And I followed the construction on that ride pretty extensively, just because I liked the concept of it. I hear it's just an okay ride, but I like the overall concept. So hopefully it reopens a little later. Trying to get out of the sun glare there. There we go. Yeah, so hopefully that reopens a little bit later. All right, we'll keep moving on. Now crossing under the Mystery Mine. It's not even cycling, so it's like broke. I'm examining the track layout here and the building. The track layout has me intrigued because you've got like this, like, I'm assuming that's just aesthetic, but you have like a little like semicircle here with no ends connected to it. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna leave before it wakes up because I don't like birds. The music in this area is giving Banjo-Kazooie vibes. Oh, that's cool. So I have several of these actually. I have several of the Coaster Dynamics coasters. And now that I look at the layout for that one, oh, there we go. It's cycling. Might hang out over here. So yeah, now that it's now that I see the layout on the Coaster Dynamics track, is definitely Gerstlauer. There's a vertical lift hill on the top of that mine, so I'm pretty excited about that. Here it's a little janky, but I'll give it a ride. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out in this area for a little bit because it looks like it may want to reopen here soon. Yeah, it launches like right into that corkscrew. And then like dives back down. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's like the finale element. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna hang in this area because I think it's gonna open here soon. Oh yeah, they're just waiting on the, okay, go ahead and open the line. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ride it. I am back, and unfortunately, the mystery mine is definitely having some issues today. So, did not get to ride it. Hopefully, it comes back up. There's still a couple hours left of operations, so hopefully it comes back up, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Got a drop tower here. I do not like those, so I'm gonna go ahead and move past that one. Really, I think the only other ride I want to ride today is Big Bear Mountain. I think I can get there from here.
So we're doubling up.
No. Okay, I gotta go back the other way. It's the beauty about coming to a theme park for the first time. You have no idea where you're going. So really the only big ride that I haven't ridden yet that I want to is Big Bear Mountain. I probably won't ride the inverted coaster. Never really been a big fan of those, except for like Dueling Dragons. Yeah, the person standing in front of the attraction, I was there for probably 30 to 40 minutes because all signs were pointing towards it reopening. And there was a crowd of people there with me. And just over time, the crowd dispersed. But the person standing out in front of the attraction was like, oh yeah, we're expecting it to open hopefully soon. And then they had a crew change. And the guy who came out's like, it's not looking good. It's not gonna happen. As vehicles go by. Let's see if one goes by here. They were saying that the testing just wasn't going well. It has stopped testing again, so that would track. Oh my. Yeah, just the that's a pretty telling sign, though. I mean, it's a Gerstlauer fighter coaster. I think it's the name of the model is like a fighter, something or another. It doesn't look fun. Like, I'm looking at that section right there, and I'm like, oh, that looks painful. So, if I get on it, great. If not, I kind of want to come back here some other time anyway. This probably won't be my only Dollywood visit.
There's going to be a tower.
They do have a second wooden coaster in the park. Unfortunately, it is closed right now. They're doing a remodel on it. You can kind of see it up here. Yeah, I definitely found it funny. The first guy that was out front was like, "Oh yeah, we're trying, we're really trying," and the next guy came in as all doom and gloom. I'm not allowed to tell you if it's going to reopen. It's entertaining. I'll wait till the train goes by and then I'm going to get in line for it. Alright, I don't see a train coming, so hopefully this one didn't just break down too. But that's going to be my next stop. It's the last big ride that I need. Oh, wait, here comes one. Of course, as soon as I walk away. Alright, now I'm going to wait in line. And yeah, there's also a inverted coaster. I can't remember the name of it already. I just looked at it a minute ago. Dragon Flyer. The Dragon Flyer's up here. Big Bear Mountain is beautiful. Yeah, only a few years old. I wouldn't have thought. So there's that other wooden coaster that I was talking about back behind those trees. I'll see if I can get a better shot later.
No, not that one. You already did that one.
Yeah, we already did that one. We're gonna do the green one. This, I think, is a mostly newer area to the park. Yeah, I'll probably skip Dragonflyer. I've never been a huge fan of the inverted coasters, except for like Dueling Dragons, like I think I mentioned earlier. So I think my plan as of right now is to ride Big Bear Mountain. And then I kind of want to ride Lightning Rod again when it gets a little darker. There's only a couple hours left of the operating day. But I kind of want to ride Lightning Rod again.
Hey, Sarah.
I'm going to rank all these rides that I've ridden.
Welcome to Big Bear Mountain. For your safety, you must be 39 inches to ride. Adventurers under 48 inches must be accompanied by someone 14 years or older.
I just got off of Big Bear Mountain and that was fun. Very long ride. I'd say I can't even take a guess as to how many feet of track. I'll have to look it up. Start again. That one was fun. So this is one of the newer rides, just opened a couple years ago. And yeah, the launches were a lot of fun on that. It was a very long ride too. Like what you're seeing here, like this section up by the main entrance is only like a small fraction of the length of the ride. Like it's long. My favorite are all the bear noises. Like at each launch, you just hear a bear roaring. All right, out in that direction is Nightflight Expedition. Unfortunately, it was supposed to open this summer, and that's not even why I planned this trip. I planned this trip because I have a work trip out here. Just happened to coincide with when this ride was supposed to allegedly open. I think even I remember seeing something about it opening in June of this year, but that is no longer the case. It's just opening in 2026. So that is a hybrid dark ride, boat ride, I guess, and indoor roller coaster. So I'm already kind of thinking I'm going to come back here at some point and try to get on that after it opens. Maybe next year, maybe later this year. Who knows? I just noticed this as I was walking away from Big Bear, that there's actually like big bear paw prints in the ground leading up to the ride. That's cool. I also didn't notice this before. The sign for the ride. You can tell that's one of the newer additions to the park. There's a lot more theming in the queue. I took lots of queue videos that I have added in here. And there was actually onboard audio for the ride, so yeah, you can definitely definitely tell it's one of the newer additions to the park. Paw prints lead right up to the entrance. But yeah, that was a really long ride. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. And unfortunately, it is not looking good for Mystery Mine today. We're down to less than an hour of park operations, and it is not looking good. I just checked, and it's still showing as closed in the app. So I'm thinking, unfortunately, I'm going to have to miss that one on this trip. I knew I should have started out there. It's all right, though. All right, this is the Dragon Flyer. I'll muck around it, but I'm not riding it. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not riding that. It's got those tight turns. No, no, no. Oh. Looks pretty short, too. Yeah, like it goes over there a little bit and then kind of comes back. It's not a very long ride.
Well, there's a new ride up here, so.
Yeah, I'm going to skip that one. So yes, unfortunately, not looking good for Mystery Mine. It just gives me more reason to come back. I do want to come back here after Nightflight opens. Maybe do a group trip for that one. And then hopefully I'll be able to ride that one on that next trip too. It's a beautiful view right here. Right in front of this little kids ride. This is a beautiful view. You have Big Bear Mountain. You can see Wild Eagle. You can see Dragon Flyer. You can see that drop tower that I won't ride. It's a great view right there. Had to take a little break. My camera overheated a little bit. It has been pretty hot here today. It's very comparable to a Florida day. So Mystery Mine is a no-go for today. It was not going to reopen. There's only half an hour left of the park being open, and just kind of gave up on it. I watched a POV online while I was waiting for my camera to cool down, and I pointed out in an earlier segment that there was like a weird piece of track that was just kind of sitting there and wasn't attached to anything else. They actually did remove that from the ride layout, and part of that was because it was hurting people's heads. There's too much head banging going on. So they removed that turn and replaced it with a smoother element. So yeah, it was weird. The POV that I just watched, it still had that segment. So I'm like, what the heck? And then I did a Google search and found out that that got taken out like the year that guy posted it. Like the year after. So it doesn't look like I really missed much. There was like a cool fire effect, but I got one of those out of the FireChaser ride earlier. So I don't think I'm too worried about that.
Do y'all still want her to get the nickel instead?
All right. So thinking about all the rides I've been on today and ranking them, I think I would probably, hold on, what was up there? Anything of interest up there? All right, there's something caught my eye, and it's an area I didn't go to earlier, so I want to make sure I'm not missing out on anything up there. So anyway, thinking about the rankings. Oh, no, it's just like a kids area. Oh, and a swinging ride, no thank you. So thinking about the rankings, I think this is where I would rank all the rides I've been on today. I'm putting Lightning Rod at the top. And then Big Bear Mountain right after. Both were great rides. Definitely the best two in the park. Which one belongs in number one, which one belongs in number two is anyone's opinion, really. But those are the two best rides in this park. Third, I am going with Wild Eagle. Fourth, I'm going with the FireChaser Express. There was fire. I like fire. Fifth, I'm going to go with the Tennessee Tornado. Sixth, I'm going to go with Daredevil Falls. Seventh, I'm going to put oh god, what was the name of the log ride I rode? Again, totally foreign to this park. I have no idea what these things are called. Smoky Mountain River Rampage, that one. And then honestly, in dead last, I'm going to put Blaze and Fury. And that is simply for the reason of I did not know what was happening there. Clearly some attempt at a dark ride roller coaster hybrid, but there wasn't much coaster to it. There were like two little drops. And then the rest was, you just sped through these dark ride scenes. I think if it were a little slower through those scenes and you were able to really grasp like any sense of story, I'd probably rank it higher. But that's not what ended up happening. So yeah, that's my ranking. Definitely a fun day. I always get excited to explore a new theme park. I definitely am going to try to come back here at some point after Nightflight Expedition opens. Maybe next summer, or maybe this winter, I don't know. But I definitely do want to come back to Dollywood. This was a fun day. And then this has kind of inspired me to go to some of the other Hershon parks as well. Definitely want to try to do more of these Hershon parks because they are fun. They're great. As an experience, like overall, it was very, very well done. So I would definitely do it again. It's 7:35 now. The park closes at 8. Lightning Rod's got a 10. I think I'm going to try to ride Lightning Rod one more time before the end of the night. It'll be the only ride I will have ridden twice. Even though I put the river ride towards the bottom, it was still a very fun ride. Honestly, the only ride in the park that I was like, what was that? Was Blaze and Fury. But yeah, overall, pretty productive day. I'm gonna try to hop on Lightning Rod one more time. It says it's got a 10-minute wait. Oh, yep, and there it is too. I think I'm gonna try to end the night the same way I started the day. With a massive wooden coaster. I do like the theming here. gonna go ride lightning rod one more time. Back in a little bit. My decision to ride that for a second time today was definitely one of the best decisions of the day. That ride is amazing. And I was looking this up when I was in the line for it. Today's actually the 10th anniversary of Lightning Rod, so I picked an interesting day to come here. There was no celebration or anything like that, but yeah, the ride opened June 13th, 2016. Exactly 10 years ago to the day. WDW-TV. WDW-TV. Sounds like something you'd find at Disney World. Yeah, that was definitely a great ride. Only ride I rode twice today. Well worth it. Well, I want to walk over here and just look at this real quick. It's 8 o'clock now, so the park's closing. I at least want to take a look over here at the giant butterfly. Dolly's Life in Rhinestones. Interesting. This is like Dolly Parton land. Like literally, it's all about her. That's cool. It's a cool butterfly. It's a fun day. It's always exciting to cross a new park off the list. I'm gonna have to definitely try to plan another trip once Nightflight opens. And again, when I think I said this earlier, I did not plan this trip around Nightflight. I have a work trip in Nashville this week, so this coming week. So I decided to fly out a couple days early to do Dollywood. It's been on my list for several years now, but I go back to Nashville tomorrow night. Coming up tomorrow, before I leave Gatlinburg, I'm staying in Gatlinburg. So before I leave to go back to Nashville, I'm gonna do a bunch of the tacky tourist strip attractions that are all over Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. Some things I've got planned. I'm going to do Earthquake the Ride in downtown Gatlinburg. I'm going to do the Jurassic Jungle Boat Ride in Pigeon Forge. I'm going to do at least one mountain coaster. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. So I'm going to do at least one mountain coaster. And then I'm looking at other stuff. So tomorrow is a Tacky Tourist Sunday event. So stick around. Actually, that vlog will probably come out for, I don't know when that vlog's gonna come out. I don't know which order, as of right now, I don't know the order in which I'm gonna publish these. So you may have already seen that vlog, you may not have. Who knows? I don't even know yet. Overall, definitely a fun first adventure to Dollywood. Now I want to plan out Silver Dollar City. And I haven't been to Busch Gardens Williamsburg in over 20 years. I really want to do that. So I may just have to make another trip where I'm hitting all these parks. Definitely a great day. You can see the line of people in the bakery to get their last rolls of cinnamon bread. It was good. I thoroughly enjoyed the cinnamon bread. I'm gonna pop into the gift shop real quick. Take a look around as we're ending the day here. This is the Dollywood Emporium. Take a little look around, see if there's anything with Dollywood branding that I want to grab. I'm surprised they even have these in stock. I'm surprised they're not like sold out forever. That's hilarious. 25 bucks. Take home a plush cinnamon bread. Oh, these are cool. Kind of looks like the Fast and Furious logo. Thunderhead was unfortunately closed this trip. I have to try to hit that one on the next one. It was a planned closure. We got pin and patch sets. One for Lightning Rod. There's one for the Tennessee Tornado. There's one for the ride that unfortunately didn't want to agree with us today. One for Wild Eagle. One for FireChaser. One for Thunderhead, and one for Big Bear. Cool. I like the shirt too. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool shirt. And soon to be outdated. Once Nightflight opens, I'm sure there will be a new version of that. Which is that? 25 bucks? Let's go out. Now, these aren't the hats that I was looking at earlier. I do like that one. It's McLaren colors. Not to be confused with any other sports team that may or may not be near the Knoxville area. No, sir. No, it is not. The orange and gray are distinctly and only McLaren F1. I like this too. They have a lot of ride-specific merchandise around this park, which I love. Because there's so many theme parks now. Oh, this is cool. So many theme parks now that it's all generic merch. They don't do anything for their individual rides. Never liked that. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I also have a magnet compass. Compass magnet. That's cool too.
I know it's summer, but they're, I think
a lot of stuff in here. Massive store. Okay. I could go broke here. So, I mentioned earlier that I have a lot of these, the Coaster Dynamics Nano Coasters. They have the entire park here. Ooh, Big Bear. And Lightning Rod. I may end up leaving with that, if they even have it. It doesn't look like they have Lightning Rod in stock. They have FireChaser, and they have Mystery Mine, and they have the Tennessee Tornado. There's the Tennessee Tornado right there. Yeah, it looks like they are out. They got Wild Eagle down there too. Yeah, they have like literally all of them. I may have to order some of those online. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of attraction-specific merch. Some cool stuff here. Orange one. Dang, I've only, I think I just spent like the past 10 minutes on just that section alone. Oh, I was looking at magnets. I always get a magnet from the places I go to. Those are patches. License plate one. Man, I'm getting that. I have so many theme park magnets.
This looks like the M&M.
All right. Bought a couple magnets. And that is going to wrap up our day here at Dollywood. Just want to take a look at all these real quick. Oh, okay. They weren't all the rides. But at least we got Wild Eagle. That was a fun ride. So that is going to do it for my first ever trip to Dollywood. Definitely a great day. I'll tell you what. This park is funny. So I'm just here by myself today because I'm on a work trip. I didn't come with anybody, I'm just by myself. And I was like, let's do a solo day. Why not? It's not like I don't do those at Universal all the time anyway. And so I rode all the coasters as a single rider. And on 4 of the 5, or however many, 4 of the rides, the person I was paired with would introduce himself formally to me. Like, hey, how's it going? My name is Steve. I was a nice older guy that I rode lightning rod with this morning. He was like, hi, my name is Steve. Nice to meet you. I'm like, oh, hi, I'm Dax. Nice to meet you too. And I was like, okay, that's a little of an unusual thing. And then it kept happening. And I'm like, okay, that's just the Southern hospitality kicking in. All the employees here, super, super nice. Didn't encounter one egotistical jerk like you would encounter in the Orlando parks, like every day. All the employees from the time I got here to the time I just walked out, super, super nice. So from an experience level, I'm giving Dollywood a 10. Just the experience alone, everything was neat, clean. Everyone was super nice. The rides were in great order, except Mystery Mine. Overall, it was definitely a great day. So yeah, from an experience perspective, I'm gonna give Dollywood a 10. It was a great day, and I definitely want to come back. So I'm gonna start trying to get a return trip together with some friends, maybe when Nightflight opens. Anyway, that is going to do it for me today here from Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. First time ever. Thanks for tuning in. If you watched all the way to the end, I salute you. If you're new here, definitely make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the hype button, hit all the buttons. Help me grow the channel. Maybe by the next time I come here, maybe I'll have 1,000 subs. Who knows? Alright, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you possibly, well, depending on the order in which I place these, or put these vlogs out, either for a tacky tourist vlog or for my next Universal update. I guess we'll see. Just depends on the order I put these out on. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.